some preparation from the students at home, then discussion can take place in the classroom. So in order for the students to prepare it at home, then I prepare these short videos. Students, they have the possibility to work on their own, so then they can watch the video. We use English as a second language both for the students and for myself. So sometimes in the classroom, difficult to ask when you don't understand, but when you have a video which you can re-watch, this is always much easier. And I think also it facilitates the process for students to be prepared to discuss the topic while being in the classroom. The time at the class changes. So then the idea is that to make it a bit more interactive, then I use this to promote this discussion. So using the same topic which students have been preparing at home, watching those short videos, I prepared some few questions to be discussed. And in order to promote this discussion, then I use Kahoot to place a question. Students have to answer the question, and for this they use their mobile phones, and then they see the results, and then I use that questions to promote a bit of discussion. Maybe you don't reach 100% of the students, but even the students that they don't participate, if they listen, actively listen, I could think that is positive for them as well. The main purpose is to increase the motivation of both students and myself in the classroom. I mean, you are gonna increase the effectiveness of the class. Many or most of the activities are done by groups. I really believe that you have to start to gain the skills about working in groups at the university where you are getting your education. So then I said that, well, working in group should be a must. At the same time, it's an advantage because in my case, I tend to send a lot of assignments. So by grading every week, individual assignments will be quite difficult. So then by having group assignments, it allows me to give them more assignments, but having to grade less amount of assignments every week. And you assess others, I think it's good to be able to compare yourself. When you are evaluating the group contribution of other group members, so it's interesting to see what is your contribution. When you do the grading of one assignment of your other peers, other class members, I think it's interesting to see your own assessment at the end because you can compare. Rubrics is something I haven't used it for a while now, and I have all my assignments, all my exams set with rubrics in LMS, in Moodle. For me, it was very difficult to grade one assignment or one exam after the other without a common reference. So that the rubrics gives me a clear structure from the teacher point of view to try to be consistent from student to student, from exam to exam, from assignment to assignment. This is one thing, so it helps me a lot. Second, I think it gives a clear information to the students to say, okay, you will be graded in this, and this. And also, it's very practical for students because they know in which they are going to be evaluated, but also they see how much they have been evaluated on each criteria. I want to give the possibility to everyone to have all the content available. So the announcement is a kind of a mechanism which updates what is being done on one section, what is being expected for the next one, so in a kind of a follow-up. And so I think for somebody who is not there, sometimes you go to the class but then you forget, so then a few days after you just go to that email to refer to what has been done and what is pending to be done. I personally believe that the future won't be the same as before. So the traditional face-to-face teaching, we have to rethink it. Some kind of hybrid model should be implemented, should be with us in the future.